like your shirt today, Raj.
Make sure the Lord is looking good. Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of the Kale Sandwich Show. I'm Raj.
I'm Dee.
And in this episode we'll be making Indian food.
One of my favorite types of cuisine.
Definitely one of our favorite types of cuisine. We've eaten Indian food even before we went vegan, and if you like Indian food, you'll find that going vegan is a lot easier with Indian food being one of your favorites already. If you haven't had Indian food, do not be afraid. It is very good. It's not spicy. It's not,
It can be spicy if you want it to be.
Yes.
But we're gonna make it mild today, and if you want, you can make it spicy. Today we are making one of our favorite types of Indian dishes. Before we were vegan, we used to love Shahi paneer, which is a type of cheese, but we can't eat cheese anymore because we're vegan, so we are now making Shahi sabji, which is a mixed vegetable kind of creamy curry. One of my favorite curries.
Awesome curry.
So good.
We're also going to be having it with basmati rice. We're not going to show you to cook that because all we do is put it in the rice cooker. But you can also have it with naan bread as well. If you know how to make that, go ahead and do that. We don't, so we're not going to. But you
we
can
know how
also
to make naan,
what
but not that good. Yeah.
But you can also buy it in your grocery store pre-made, so which is just as good.
Yeah.
So for our recipe, we're going to need tomatoes, white onion, ginger, garlic. We have raw cashews. We've got mixed vegetables, 1 potato, some sliced up mushrooms. We're also going to need roasted cashews. And we've got some interesting spices here. Why don't you tell us about it, Dee?
Yes, so the spices is what makes the heart of this dish. If you're afraid of spices, you can use less of it, but try to include at least a little bit of the spices. So what we have is we have ground cumin, ground coriander, and turmeric. And we also have garam masala. We're also going to be adding a cinnamon stick into it, some bay leaves, cloves, and cardamom.
The flavor comes all from here. Everything else is gravy, but the main thing is the spices. These spices are just like medicine. You know, medicine is derived from these spices, so don't be afraid, guys. You know, it's if you learn to like these spices, then it's easier to take your medicine, right?
I love medicine. If medicine tastes like spices, I love medicine. Shall we begin?
We shall begin the Shahi.
I forgot to mention that you also need some almond milk. Sorry. Almond milk or cashew milk or whatever milk alternative you want to use. So we're using cashew milk and you need 1 cup. Let's continue.
Okay guys, so that's it for our recipe. It's all done, ready to enjoy.
Delicious Indian curry, Shahi Sabji. So what we've put on top here is some roasted cashews. That is optional, but we like to add the extra protein.
Have it with basmati rice or with naan bread or roti or any bread or rice of your preference. Go for it. Now all that's left is for us to give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. Here you go, my dear.
There's gonna be chunks of spices in here, so be careful if you bite into one. I love it.
Me too. Now don't feel that you need to be restricted to only these vegetables. Of course, if you have your favorite vegetables, throw them in, or whatever's in your fridge, throw it in. This is one of those recipes where as long as you have the spices, you can get away with throwing anything you want into it in terms of vegetables. We hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please give it a thumbs up and a like down there if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this recipe or want to see any other recipes that we've made in the past or in the future. And of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Vegan Amino. Check us out there as well.
And as always,
we love food.
And we're kinda weird. This will actually taste even more amazing tomorrow.
Yes.